Well, welcome back to In the Kitchen with Grace. This morning I am putting together a little nectarine burrata caprese style salad. I like to actually put these ingredients onto a mini naan bread and make it into a sort of pizza. But I'm going for something a little bit lighter this morning, and I will put all of the ingredients and directions in the description below. This recipe is a little versatile, so you can use peaches instead of nectarines. You can swap out the style of nuts and the dressings and the cheese. I'm just going to kind of share with you the base of what I put into this. It's pretty healthy and filling, and I really enjoy this for kind of an early light brunch sometimes. So instead of naan bread today, I'm actually using up some English muffin. I have some leftover English muffins, and so I toasted one half and I kind of crumbled it up, and I'm going to, or into bite-sized pieces. I'm going to put that into my salad bowl. And then I have some spinach. I've got some baby spinach, and I'm going to grab just about a handful or so of spinach, and I'm going to kind of just tear it up a little bit. I like my spinach to be in smaller pieces. So again, if I was putting this on naan bread, the naan bread would be on the bottom. Then I would layer some spinach. I have some fresh mozzarella, and I'm going to kind of just piece this out. Some bite-sized pieces. And then we have some pecans. If you want to, you can candy the pecans. I have steps on how to make candied nuts in my winter spinach salad recipe, so I will link to that for you. Basically, you just put a little bit of sugar and honey into a small pot, let it simmer and melt together, and then you put your nuts in there and let them get nice and coated, and then you let them dry. I'm skipping the candied part today because I'm going to just drizzle some honey onto my salad anyways, which is going to make it sweet. Also some lemons left over. I'm trying to use up the last of a couple lemons. I was on a lemon kick lately, and so I've got 2 lemons left. I'm going to juice 1 lemon kind of over the top. And if you have a really juicy lemon, just stick with half of the lemon. And then I have my nectarine. I have got a whole nectarine here. If you want to, you can slice it or you can dice it. I'm going to make mine into bite-sized pieces. This salad is a great way to get some greens and some protein and some fruit into you all in one little bowl. It's also really pretty and colorful. It's a nice spring summer salad. And for dressing, so if I was going to make this as a naan bread pizza, usually I use a regular balsamic vinaigrette dressing for my naan breads, but this is a sweeter with a nectarine. And so a lot of times I like to use, it's a white balsamic peach vinaigrette. I actually got this at Aldi's, but you could probably find it in most stores or something similar. It's got that light, sweet, fruity flavor to it. And drizzle it on just a little bit. I'm going to add honey, so I'm really not adding much of the dressing at all. Just the slightest little bit. It's probably like a tablespoon in total. And then I've got some honey, and I'm going to do the same thing with honey. Drizzle just the slightest bit. You just want a tiny little bit in there. All right. And there we have it. Very healthy and very filling salad idea for you. I hope you all like this quick recipe. It's perfect for a lunch or a nice big breakfast. Be sure to subscribe so you can get all of our recipes And follow us over on Facebook and Pinterest where you can save our recipes as well. We'll see you next time. Welcome back to In the Kitchen with Grace. Today I'm putting together a little bit of a Greek style salad to have with dinner tonight. I am going to do 2 hearts of romaine here, maybe 3. I'm gonna probably stick with 2, and we're gonna just kind of finely chop these up. I like for this salad, I like to have the lettuce pieces kind of thin and smaller. I've been on a big lemon kick lately. Been doing, see, we did a lemon cardamom cake for dessert a few weeks ago. We're doing a lemon dressing chicken for dinner tonight. So I thought, since I had the lemons, I would make the lemon dressing for the Greek salad to go with it. Done some lemon Swedish pancakes with raspberries on top. So good. Okay. This is a really simple salad to put together, but it's kind of a nice little twist with the citrus dressing. And this also calls for 3 or 4 green onions, some scallions here. If you don't have green onions, you could use red onion. I have done that before with this salad and it pairs pretty well. If you're looking for some other salad ideas or side dish ideas, I did a really hearty spring broccoli salad that had walnuts and cheese cubes in it and red onion. It was really good. I've got all sorts of side dish recipes. I'll have a link to those for you. If you guys are not already doing so, you can follow me over on Instagram and Facebook, In the Kitchen with Grace. You'll see the little strawberry icon. That's us. Also over on Pinterest, and you can pin and save all of our recipes there, which is great. I'm so appreciative, you all, of everyone that shares our recipes, the pins, and the videos. Truly, I appreciate it. Cooking and baking is just a hobby of mine that I really enjoy, and thought I would start sharing my recipes. Everybody here loves my recipes and the things I make, and so I was like, why don't I just start sharing them? Okay, so we're gonna put together the dressing, and we're gonna start with about a half a cup or so of light olive oil. For some reason, the topper on my olive oil is not working correctly. It comes out really slow. That's about a half cup or so. That might be a little bit more. That's okay. Oop. We're going to add in some dill. If you have fresh dill, use 1 bunch of fresh dill and pull it off the stems and chop it up. I am going to sprinkle in probably about 1.5 to 2 tablespoons worth of dill. And then we are going to get some lemons. If you have fresh lemons, use your fresh lemons. You want to use the juice of 1 lemon, which is about 2 to 3 tablespoons of lemon juice if you're going to get it from like the little squeeze containers. But I'm going to go ahead and use fresh. I need to go grab my strainer here. And these are little lemons, so I'm using 2 instead of 1. And grab my bowl. We're gonna just squeeze that lemon juice in. Got all sorts of family-friendly dinner recipes as well. Chili cheese tater tot casserole, crock pot mac and cheese, southern mac and cheese. Oh, yum. Just did some honey bourbon steaks in the air fryer with Parmesan fries. I'm not sure if that video is up. I don't think that one comes up yet for another week or so. But when it does, be sure to check it out because it's delicious. You can use that honey bourbon marinade for grilling, and oh, your family will absolutely love you for it. Okay, let me clean up the dill in here, and we have our olive oil and our lemon juice. I'm gonna grab a little bit of salt and pepper. Okay, lid, and we're gonna kind of just drizzle this all the way around the top. We're gonna give the salad a little toss. Let that dressing kind of settle in. And if you want to, I love olives. I love to add olives to this salad. Feel free to leave them out. I have some non-olive lovers in my household, so I'm gonna leave those off, but I might add them to my own bowl here. And then we are gonna grab some feta cheese. And we're gonna add in about a half a cup or so of feta. The lemon and the feta go really well together along with that dill. And I'm gonna add just a little bit more. Sprinkle some for that top layer. And then I also have some little grape cherry tomatoes to use up, so I'm gonna throw those in as well. And I like to cut them up. Well, there's a baby one. The little baby ones I leave whole. The bigger ones I like to cut. I have a winter spinach gorgonzola salad recipe. If you have never had it before, you have to go try it. It is by far my all-time favorite salad recipe. I could eat the entire bowl myself. It's got, I think it's got, did I put pears or apples in it? I'm trying to remember. I've done it both ways. And gorgonzola cheese and candied pecans. It is just heavenly, and it's super healthy. All right, there we go. We have some tomatoes. And then when dinner is ready, we will toss in the croutons, and we don't even need to add extra dressing because we did the lemon dill dressing to go with it. And there we have it. Thank you all so much. Be sure to subscribe, stick around, and check out all of our recipes. Your family will love it. Make your meal planning easy. We'll see you next time. Welcome back to In the Kitchen with Grace. Today I am making a kale Caesar salad with chickpeas and homemade Caesar style dressing. Super healthy. I love having salads as side dishes for dinners. My husband and I love to have them with lunch. And that's all there is to it, y'all. We're gonna put the ingredients and the step-by-step instructions into the description below. I'll try to remember to put the pin for this recipe in the description also, so you can pin and save it for later. I am going to start with my kale. We're just gonna put it into the, oh my goodness, I think they forgot to chop that piece of kale there. I'm gonna go ahead and just put this into my bowl. I did a sweet potato egg hash breakfast bake last week, and it had kale in it, so we have this big bag of kale to keep using up. We tend to be more regular romaine and spinach salad style family, but I was really hungry for that breakfast hash, and so I was like, then we're gonna make our kale salad. I make this once in a while and switch up the dressing. I really like sweet dressings like lemon poppy seed. Okay, so we have that in there. I have 1 can of chickpeas drained. I rinsed them off. They're kind of dried off. We're gonna put almost all in there. Probably like 2/3 cup. I might, you know, I love to snack on chickpeas because they're healthy. I might put some seasoning on these and stick these in the air fryer for a snack later today. And I'm gonna kind of just wiggle my kale here, let those chickpeas kind of settle in. And we are going to add in about 1/4 cup of parmesan. If you have feta, you could use some feta crumbles. Give that a little shaky shake. Let that kind of settle in. Add a little more. Change that 1/4 cup to 1/2 cup. You gotta have cheese in your salad. Okay, I'm gonna grab a little bowl and we're gonna start putting together the dressing. All right, this is a homemade dressing, tried and tested. It's really good. You might be like, huh? That's some of the ingredients. Just bear with me. We are going to start with about 3/4 cup of Greek yogurt. I'm using, mine happens to be honey vanilla because I like to put the Greek yogurt into my smoothies and smoothie bowls. But if you've got plain or vanilla flavored Greek yogurt, or even lemon, because this recipe's got lemon zest and lemon juice, you could use a lemon style yogurt. We're going to add in 3 tablespoons or so of light olive oil. We are going to get some Dijon mustard, and we are going to do 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard or so. Does not have to be super exact. Then we're going to get some Worcestershire sauce. I know, bear with me, it's really good in this dressing. If you want to admit it, you can, but it just adds a perfect hint of flavor, and we are going to do about 1 tablespoon of that. Okay, I am going to add in a little salt, a little pepper, really just like a pinch of each. And then we are going to get some garlic powder. And we are going to do about 3/4 a tablespoon, like a teaspoon and a half maybe, of garlic powder. And I'm going to grab a little plate. And I used the zest of 2 lemons. I'm actually going to sprinkle this right onto my salad, the zest. But I'm going to take the juice from my lemons. These lemons are a little smaller. You could get away with 1 big lemon. Grab my strainer. And we're going to use the juice from these lemons that we zested right into our dressing mixture. You want total about 1 to 2 tablespoons. Depends how lemony you like your flavor. Some people like a really strong lemon, go with 2 tablespoons of the juice of the 2 small lemons. If you like it a little bit lighter, just do the juice of 1 lemon. gonna grab my little whisk. We are gonna whisk this together. You really want to make sure you whisk it good. You want your dressing creamy and smooth. Blend all those flavors together. Let's give it a little taste. That's good stuff, you guys. Really good. Okay, I'm going to grab my salad bowl. I am going to take the lemon zest from the 2 small lemons and sprinkle that in, and I'm going to kind of just let that also sift its way down into my salad. Now my chickpeas disappeared. Let's bring some of those back. There we go. Now I'll add a few more of those. Just add them to the top. And then I am actually going to keep the dressing in the small bowl. That way my family can add however much dressing they want to their salad. This is so good. Your family is gonna love it. It's a perfect side dish, healthy salad, either for lunch or for dinner. And I hope you all like this recipe. Thank you all so much, and we'll see you next time.